The more questions you ask, the better, and that's what we want, please, over the course of the next. Can you not hear me? Oh. Nobody can hear us. That's a bit awkward. We'll be back. Hello everybody, welcome to Beautiful Beginnings. If you can hear me, please can you put a thumbs up in the comments. If you can, I'll be, what? I thought we were gonna, so we're gonna, can you hear me now everybody? Can you hear me? Just give me a little thumbs up in the comments. Can you hear me? Let's just wait and see. I'm not seeing anyone say that they can hear me. Are you sure? You can hear me, yay! We're not quite sure what happened there, apologies. So you literally didn't hear anything I said, did you, at the start of the show? Should we restart? Don't put my mic down, whatever you do. Okay, here we go. Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby, good to see you. Welcome, I did all of this before and you missed it. Welcome to a beautiful end with beautiful beginnings. They didn't hear that bit? No. Well, actually, and I said it better than that when I said it when the sound was off. What did I say? I said, what did I say? It's a beautiful, it's the last show. It's the last show on a Wednesday, so a beautiful end with a beautiful beginning. That's what I said. And I also went on to say all the usual stuff that I say at Beautiful Beginnings, where I say, look, you know, this is the show for you newbies. This is the show for beginners. This is the show where we can go back to basics. This is the show where we want your questions, right? Whether you think they are silly or not, ask them, because we bring you Essentials Corner a little bit later on, where we will be sitting down and answering your questions. We had 16 questions last week. I believe that is a record for Essentials Corner. Jan was, I think, on the comments again last week, and she was counting them down. I remember she was telling me how many we had as we went through the show. So we're going to try and beat 16 this week. Any questions you want to ask, any crafting related questions? Are you stuck with your glue? Are you struggling with your pens? Are you not sure about your cardstock? Are you struggling with die cutting? Maybe you can't emboss properly. Maybe you are struggling with stamping. I don't know. Maybe you want to get into mixed media, but you don't know where to start. Ask the questions. Maybe you've got a question about Craftaganza. You're thinking about going, but you need to have one question answered. Ask. Maybe you want to ask Debbie about her new dog. Maybe you want to ask me about all of the running I do. I don't know. Ask the questions, whether it would be craft, whether it would be personal. Get those questions in through the show, and we will line those up ready for Essentials Corner a little bit later on. Jan on the socials, as I say. I'll say a few hellos to you guys in just a second, but let's say the most important hello to the lady to the side of the studio, keeping fingers crossed that her mic works. Let's find out if it is, because you'll hear her giggling. It is! It's the one and only Debbie Fisher. How are you, Debbie?
You forgot to add what you said before.
What did I say?
You said how beautiful I was, I was the best person that you loved working with. You said I was the world to everybody. You didn't say that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the absolute best crafter in the world, my favourite, I can't say my favourite crafter, named Debbie. My favourite.
You said that before, just because the mic was down.
My favourite crafter, named Debbie with an IE, the giggliest person I know. She's super talented. She is super funny. She's super amazing. She is super Fisher.
Oh, that was even better than before. Thank you, Ben. We got there eventually. Those little gremlins, hey?
So many gremlins, but pretty much exactly what I said, right? We're here for a bit of fun, and in this show, we're happy to take things back to basics and break things down, aren't we?
Absolutely. I do love a beautiful beginnings. It is just that if you're a newbie or if you're just someone that just wants to have a little bit of fun, you just want a nice sort of ease into a Wednesday evening, then Beautiful Beginners is for you. And I'm really looking forward to looking at the great outdoors, because it's such a varied collection and a really great one as well. Especially, I think we all know someone who just loves being out and about. So whether it's walking, whether it's dog walking, whether it's mountain climbing, whether it's cycling, it's just one of those good all-rounders. And there's lots of elements in here, especially scenery building, that's just going to go perfect with lots of other collections that we've had that come in the past.
So yeah, we are starting off with that. We've got Jan on the socials tonight. Questions in, please, and Jan will tell me when we get a question, and hopefully we'll get loads and loads again tonight. Trudy's joined us saying hello. Hello to Jen Shank. Hello. Thanks to everyone who joined me on my little 40-minute live earlier. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? We had a good chit-chat. I ate far too many wine gums and drank some dandelion and burdock. Carol says hi to Debbie and Ben. Hello. Hi also to Alex, who says hello. And hi to Stacey, who says, good morning, fellow crafters. Ben and Debbie up from SoCal with another broken foot.
Oh,
and
another?
an upper respiratory infection. Oh, that sounds awful. Another broken foot.
Yeah, that's not good. Are you accident prone? I'm a little bit accident prone, although I don't break much, but I'm always tripping over.
Oh, me too.
I've always, I get bruises and I'm like, where did that bruise come from? And I think, oh, I knocked it the other day. I remember that hurt, but then I'd forgotten about it, and then I got a massive bruise.
Do you know what's funny? You said that. I won't show you because it's here.
Oh, yes, please don't.
I was playing cricket, last cricket game on Saturday, and there was a fast bowler, and I wear a thigh pad here, but you don't normally get hit on your back leg because you're facing like that. But I got hit there by a cricket ball, and it hurt at the time. I didn't think anything of it, and I saw it. I said, and it's like it's that big. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
It's massive. Well, it could have been worse, but we do wear protection when we play cricket. We do wear protection. But Stacey, sending you lots of like healing vibes and stuff. Hope you get better soon.
Absolutely.
Lois says hello everyone. Hey?
Stay off that foot.
Stay off that foot. Keep that foot elevated, I think, is it? Listen to what your doctor said. Don't listen to me. I don't know. Lois says, hello, everyone from Ohio. Hello. Jan says, we have our first question. Yes!
Yay!
Zoe's in with Brian. Hello, Zoe and Brian. And Pat says, hi again, Ben, Debbie, and everyone from a drizzly New Jersey doing some dusting whilst I watch the show. Keep the hellos coming in. And as I say, keep those questions coming in. 1 down, 15 16 to go. So let's take you through all the goodies that we've got as far as the Great Outdoors collection is concerned. And you'll notice as well, as I get down here with you, look, this is when I can just come over here like that and go, look at that. Double points. Double points, mate. When you cut cameras, look, it changes to that. Like that. And then you cut back again.
Double points.
Double points. And if you move it, I just... you can't. Ha! Right. So double points on everything. So normally for every pound or dollar you spend, you get a point. The more points you get, the more you save. So it's all good. But at the minute, for every pound or dollar you spend, you get 2 points, which is incredible. So let's break this down. I'll rattle through this fairly quickly. So Explorer is your first one. It's a beautiful stamp, compass stamp. Actually, we've got the vintage... We've got the vintage scrapbook. We've got the vintage scrapbook paper pad on the show as well for you, which this would work really nicely with because there's lots of sort of compass and travelling themes with that. But if you want it,
does anyone else see a roulette wheel in that?
Yes. It does look like a roulette wheel.
It does, yeah.
Yes, use it with your Vegas collection. There you go. It could also be a very fancy car wheel.
Oh, yes, definitely. Very fancy.
£2.15, £3.56. Next, I'm in order now. Find yourself in nature. This is all of the stamps. So you've got dream big, travel often. You've got enjoy the little things. You've also got wild, wild side. You've got always take the scenic route, bon voyage. You've got follow your dreams. They know the way. I'm fine. I had a really weird dream last night.
Oh, okay, tell all.
Oh no, night before last actually, and I mean it's not very like no. I could do it as a joke, but I'm not going to because I don't often remember my dreams. But my dream, my house was overrun with mice.
Oh.
Like everywhere I went, there were like mice running around, like opening doors, and there was mice running out.
That's not
and I just wondered, like, what is the significance of that?
Well,
what is
someone will research that and let you know, because there's always a meaning, isn't there, to dreams. I went for a stage where I was dreaming about peeling oranges, and that has a meaning. Yeah.
Mice.
I just couldn't stop peeling oranges.
I kind of feel it's going to be something like, you know, overrun with mice. I don't know, you're overrun with worry maybe, or problems or something maybe. Stressed out. I don't know. Anyway, I've done that for now.
Are you stressed?
I don't know really. Sometimes not. I don't know. I'm fine. I'm fine. £5 and 3p, $6.44. Oh, there is a meaning, is there? What does it say? Small persistent issues. Oh, that's what it means. Getting on top.
So lots of things that you can't get to grips with, maybe.
There you go.
That's because you had a holiday. It cost you more money than you planned.
There, that might be it. If you've had any dreams recently, send your dreams in, and our resident dream interpreter,
I love
George,
that. Definitely.
will.
What's the peeling oranges? What's the peeling oranges?
Yeah, peeling oranges, George, is the one we need to find out about. What's that to do with? George is our resident dream interpreter as of 2 minutes ago. So he will answer what your dreams might be. Sorry, you said new adventures. I thought that's what orange peeling was.
Oranges. Does that mean new adventures?
Hang on, he's just going to have a look now, and then we'll move on. So peeling oranges. ChatGPT it, that might work a bit better. A desire for purity or a wish for clarity.
Oh, there you go then. Yes.
Let us know your dreams, and George will be quite happy to go through those with you. Let's move on to the next item, which is find yourself in nature. Is this? No, it's not. This is new adventures. New adventures. I also slept like a log last night.
What's the joke in
Woke
that?
up on the fireplace.
Oh, you wasn't here last week, was you? Well, we started. What was we talking about? No, but what was we talking about before that? It was the fireplace. It must have been like rabbits droppings or something we were on about. Yeah, we was talking about poo, but I can't remember what we were talking about it. And then the fireplace I was using had logs in it.
Oh, no.
It just got worse, Ben.
New adventures, let's not talk about that. This is the one man and his dog. So again, beautiful little stamp you've got here for £2.15p or $3.56. Next up, these are in order now, I'm away. Perfect catch. So you've got your man doing a bit of fishing there. Again, you can stamp that one out, colour it in. Then you've got your scenic route, which is the lady and the dog. £2.15 or $3.56. Then you've got your wild side, which is the man, or could be a lady, on a bike cycling through the mountains there. £2.15 or $3.56. Next we go around the campfire, which is a really, really cool little die set actually. It's really super cute small dies that you can run through even your smallest machines, and great to kind of create scenes with your scrap box, your gubbins box, as it were. That one is £7.19p or $9.32. Next up, did the wrong one. This one, Alpine Charm. This is a really lovely scene die. It reminds me a little bit of E.T. You know where the spaceship lands in the clearing in the forest? It's a little bit like that. So, but what's lovely about this is if you love to create scenes or like 3D scenes with your projects, the next three dies you'll want to get together. So this is £7.19p or $9.32. You've then got best views. So that's your mountain range. So for me, I kind of look at this and go, well, actually, that's kind of like the background, isn't it, of a particular project, and you come more into the sort of mid-ground with the trees. So that one's 575 or 716, and then you've got your foreground, which is the grass, and then you've got your tree. And what's so cute about this set is that you can die cut out the leaves and the bits and pieces to dress your tree. So when you look at those three as a whole, you've got your foreground, mid-ground, and then your background. So as I say, for people who love to create 3D projects, that is a good trio to go for. 575 or 716. We've also got the 6x6 pad. This one is 24 sheets you're going to get here, 12 designs, 2 of each. And look, what's so cool about this again is that you've got pages like this, where you've got activities that you might do in the great outdoors. Very well here, are we? Not doing very well. Sorry, no sound. Then we crashed. I was showing you this pad at the time, so apologies everybody for the gremlins in the system. Maybe it's the mice I was dreaming of the other night. This was the pad though, with all of the beautiful designs in. Some, as I say, with that kind of great outdoors theme, but then you've got other papers in here where, you know, you've got those beautiful florals as well. You've got plaids in there. So lots and lots of different papers for all sorts of different occasions. 24 sheets, 12 designs, 2 sheets of each, £3.59 or $5 is the price on that. Then we have got your Adventure Awaits, which is that cute little caravan stamp and die set. That one is £5.75, $7.16. Enjoy the Journey, which is your van to go to pull that one along, which is $5.75 or $7.16. And then you've got your Wanderlust, which is the signpost with the sentiments on. So you can stamp those sentiments on to create your own little sentence. So you've got happy, you've got birthday, enjoy with love. You've got on your, you've got great to you, wishes best, it's time. $5.75 or $7.16. Keep the questions coming. We've got one confirmed so far. Mary Shaw's joined us and Tracy's in. Cat Butt's in. Hello, Cat Butt. Cat Butt. Diane Barker says, afternoon, everyone. Love the earlier shows, which I've just caught up on. Hilary says, I have a slug in my living room that I can't find or get rid of. I mean, that can't be hard to catch, can it?
A slug?
Yeah, apparently. Oh. Or is that a dream or is that real? Because we've been talking about dreams. Maybe, says Zoe, Ben, you have mice, Ben, that come out at night. You need to get another cat. I'd love to get another cat. Mrs. M says no. Misty says, good afternoon, Debbie, Ben, team and friends from Connecticut. Love the Great Outdoors set. So many usual pieces, says Kathy Green. And Trudy says, I have a dream that I have to repeat high school. In my dream, they keep insisting I didn't graduate. I really did graduate, but I've always wondered why I'm constantly dreaming that. Over to you, George, whilst we go over to Debbie with samples.
That probably is like because you're so overwhelmed that you passed. Like, it's quite a big thing to pass uni. So maybe you can't believe that you have graduated.
Do you know what I have a lot of dreams of as well? Saying I don't remember dreams. Dreams where I'm on stage and I don't know the words to the show that I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's quite natural, I suppose, for like a showman.
Yeah.
That likes being on stage and is having to learn
Anxiety,
lines
isn't
and
it?
stuff. Because I would definitely be like that. I would be so anxious that I didn't learn my lines. And
I get that all the time.
fluff them.
Weird, isn't
Which
it?
is unusual because you're quite a confident person, aren't you?
But maybe that's like tugging on my anxieties. Maybe
Could be.
deep withheld anxieties. Anyway, fishing.
You are a person that doesn't know how good you are as well, so I think that would go in with that. Yes, let's have a look. Let's go fishing. Not for compliments. Yeah, I love this collection. It's so fabulous, especially when you team it with your background papers, your stamp sets. Everything goes together. I love this one where you've got just the mountains at the side here, so it really does look like he's high up in the mountains and gone fishing. So absolutely beautiful card there. Building up scenes is a really good way to do this, especially if you love camping, if you love festivals. Love this one here. This really does look like you're rocking up to an amazing festival and going camping. I absolutely love that card. I think it's stunning. Lots of detail, which is nice. And I really, really love this card. This really does look like a Polaroid that's took out in the great outdoors where you're just going for that walk with your little dog. I absolutely love that card. And this one I think is a really good example showing how to use everything together. So not only have you got the camper van, on the inside of the card, look at that scene. That is incredible. So a colour wash background, few stars and moons on there. Then you've got your mountains, you've got those trees, and you've got the grass verge as well. I think that's amazing. And then the path is just done by a strip of brown card with a white gel pen through the middle. So that's a beautiful scenery. And then you've got the front page there, and that's just got a piece of acetate that's going across the bottom. So I think that's a really clever card, that one. Then we've got another one here. So that's real festival vibes, isn't it? Love the papers in this as well, which is really nice because we don't always have the papers with a collection. So we do have the papers available. You can be using that signpost to put all your sentiments on. I love the fact that it's got all your sort of best wishes, your birthday, your XXX. It's just a beautiful sentiment and looks really cool as well, doesn't it? So use it with your ink pads, use it with your pens. I love this idea. This is paper piecing.
Oh, yeah.
One. I think that's really clever, isn't it? And that's actually really easy to do. If we get time before the end of the show, perhaps we'll do that to show you how easy it is. And then just one more, I'm going to show those caravans because I absolutely love that card. I think that is brilliant. That just shows a really quirky, fun caravan site that you just want to be involved with, doesn't it? I just think that is fabulous. Right, now I am going to use those, well, the camper van, should I say. Let me just pop those back in there. I'm going to be using the Enjoy Your Journey, The Adventure Awaits, and we're going to use that Alpine Charm. I love the Alpine Charm. I think let's show this one first because it's a really nice big die. It has a lovely big space of the trees. So I've got a piece of just green cardstock, so we're going to cut that out. And what I would say is if you don't know where your placement is going to be to start when you're starting a project, make sure you just allow yourself a little bit of an edge. Because you can always trim it down after. But if you're to put your trees down there and then you suddenly want your trees a bit higher, you haven't got that choice. So I would just make sure I'm going to pop it onto here and then I'm going to line it up with my glass mat, and that way I know that I've got that straight on there, although it doesn't really matter too much. And then all I'm going to do is grab some low tack tape and we're going to take this in two places and I'm going to do this at the top and the bottom. So that is that piece. Then what I want to do is cut one each out of these because we've been very clever. I say we, the team have been very clever because they have done this so you can use them together. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So it looks like you're towing the caravan. So I'm just going to open the top of this one up, got a new one here.
Your Alf message to say the card with the lady walking the dog looks like they are camping, Debbie.
They probably are. He knows that I don't like camping. I'm not really a camper.
Would you not even go, like we've got a big bell tent at home.
So I have to be honest, I haven't been camping for years. And when I went, it was the most miserable experience that I had. There was 4 of us that stayed in this little tent. and I woke up and it was dripping wet with condensation that was all dripping down on you. It was cold, it was miserable, it was raining, and I didn't enjoy it at all. I didn't have no electricity. Like I mean, glamping possibly. I think I could go glamping. Al keeps trying to get me to go camping. He wants to go camping. And nowadays, I think they do so much like luxury stuff. It probably wouldn't be the same experience. So, and you can plug into electricity, can't you? So
yeah, if you get
I
one
could
with a
take
hookup.
my hair straighteners and, you know, there's toilets there and showers and,
Well, I think,
so maybe I should, it's just not something that appeals to
and
me.
get a bit, like you can borrow our bell tent because we've got like a massive tent and it's basically like a mini big top is the only way I can describe it.
Oh,
so you can
okay.
stand up in it and walk around in it.
Oh, wow.
And like all 4 of us go in there and the dog whenever we go.
Wow.
And we just take a little radiator and we get like a place with a hookup so you've got a radiator to keep warm at night. So there are ways to kind of make camping better than what you've just explained. So you, obviously, I mean, you can go down the glamping route and do the whole, you know, proper glam it up, or you can do what we do and kind of go somewhere in between. You've got a few of your home comforts.
Right, yes.
Without, like you say, just being in the middle of a field in the middle of nowhere in a tiny tent that you can only lie down in. There's not much fun in that, I don't think.
There isn't much fun in that, no. So, so maybe, I mean, I just don't see myself as a camper. I do like, I like luxuries. I like a bubble bath.
Yeah, I'm the same. But I think you appreciate that even more when you come back from camping and you can run the bath.
Yes, quite possibly. Right, so I'm just making sure I clear out my dies. So I'm just going to grab some a pokey tool just to take those little pieces out.
Hi to Tracy. She says, I dream a lot that I'm falling. Sometimes I'm right on the edge of the bed.
So I often, when you go off to sleep, I wake up because I feel like I'm falling down a curb or, you really jump. It's like you're falling off to sleep, but you've fallen off of something.
I dream quite a lot as well that I can fly. I can do this thing, like I think I've said before, I'm like Iron Man. And I can push my hands down and then just like fly through the air. And I love that dream. Lisa P says, I waitressed for years in the early 90s. My dreams are sometimes a full house of customers during dinner rush that only I'm waiting on. Stress. We've got 2 questions so far, by the way. Come on, everybody. Send in your questions. We need more, we need more, we need more.
Absolutely.
Hi, Julie Palmer. Hi, Ben and Debbie. I was out this afternoon, so I'm going to watch the scrapbook demo and catch up. So pleased to see scrapbooking on the show. And I have a recurring dream, says Jen, where I'm running down a hall towards a grandfather clock, but the hallway keeps stretching, and then a bat bites me in the back.
Oh,
I've had
a bat.
A bat. I've had the dream since I was very young. What is that one?
Oh.
That does sound crazy.
Sounds mad. George is like, that sounds mad. It does definitely sound mad. Right, I'm going to do some heat embossing onto here. So I am just going to use my little anti-static bag. And I'm going to use my translucent clear ink as well. So I'm just going to place these on. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because we're going on to darker cardstock, but I thought we'd show it how you can do it a little bit different other than just your normal stamping.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do both because we've got our stamping platform. We can do both of them at the same time. And we're just going to do some white heat embossing. So let's place that one over there as well.
And hi to Hilary, who says, poor Holly Collie was in my craft room today, then as she left, she was limping. I was, oh no, what's happened? She had foam on a roll attached to her front paw, and she was trailing it around.
I thought that was a joke then, but it's actually true.
Was she feeling melancholy?
Oh dear.
Foam on a collie, foam on a collie, foam on a collie. Hey.
I've got a bit of a dirty ink pad. Look at the state of that.
Oh, you have, haven't you? Does that still work then, will it?
It's still sticky ink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a sticky ink. So we're blaming Debbie Robinson for that.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We don't blame people here.
Blame anyone that's not here.
3 questions now. Thanks, everyone. We're getting there. 3 questions.
And if you've not got any questions, I'm quite happy to take any advice over your puppies.
Oh yeah, we talk puppies.
Or dreams, yeah. I mean, yes, that would be good. Yeah, if you've got puppy advice, what's the best way toilet training?
Well, you just have to make sure you give them plenty of praise when you catch them in the act, isn't it? As in like doing it outside.
Yes, yeah, I have been doing that. We leave some treats at the side in a little pot, so when we go in the garden we can pick some up to take them out with us. So I'm doing this a few times just to make sure we've got that nice lay of wet ink all the way down on there. So once we've done that, oh, I've got a bit missing right in the centre there, so I'm just going to pop that down and see why that is not connecting. Well, it's still not. It's almost like something's on there, so I'm just going to scrape that across the top and put a bit more down onto there. See if that works. No, not really, but never mind. Never mind, I don't know what that is. That must be a stamp, I'm assuming. So let's just take that off, pop that on there.
Would you go in a caravan then on a camping holiday?
I have done camping holidays, so I quite like a camping holiday, a caravan holiday. Yeah, I love a caravan. We used to go, that was our only holiday we used to have actually. So I know everyone thinks I go on holiday all the time, but up until 5 years ago, I didn't have a holiday for 22 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You're making up for it now.
I know, I'm definitely making up for it now, yes.
But why not?
We did used to go every Easter to a caravan. And I loved that, that was really nice.
So a static caravan or one that you towed?
No, a static one.
Oh, okay.
So it used to be like on a, I don't know if it was a Haven one.
Yeah,
but it was, and they do all the entertainment for the kids.
That's
I
like
always
where I
went
used to
with
work,
the
that kind of thing.
grandkids. Did you?
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I did a few of those Park Dean resorts I worked at for a couple of years.
We went one year, I can't remember which one it was, but I don't know if I've told this story. I've always got a fatal, well, it's not a fatal story. I've always got an incident that happened. But my goddaughter was only, well, I think only 2. And we were in this caravan and all of a sudden we heard this screaming.
Oh my gosh.
And we run outside and Daisy, who was only 2 at the time, there was a manhole cover outside our caravan and literally she'd stood on it and it had tipped.
Well, she'd fallen down the manhole?
And she'd gone down it and my Kyra, who would have only been about 7 or 8 at the time, was holding on to her. She was literally down this hole, I kid you not.
How deep was the manhole?
Well, we could chuck something down and then had to wait for it to hit the bottom. Yeah, honestly, it was like the worst thing ever. So Kyra was like the hero that she'd managed to catch her and hold on to her.
Wow.
They sued, the friends sued the Haven, for it. So, yeah, all they did to start with was offer them another holiday. It was really bad. So, yeah, I mean, how scary is that? So, yes, so always check your manhole covers if you near your caravans are near them. But the worst thing was, all they did was come and painted it red. Until
What, as
they
in don't
sorted
stand
it out.
on this?
Yeah, until they sorted it out.
Oh my goodness me.
So we asked for it to be moved. It was, really scary. I don't know how Kyra managed to catch Daisy, but she did.
Must have been like reflexes, reflex
Yeah,
action.
absolutely. I think it was meant to be because it's quite funny really because even though there's like about 5 years between them, actually it's probably more than that, 15, so she would have been 8. There's 8 years between them. They share a birthday, they were born on the same day.
Aww.
But look how effective this is looking just by adding some white embossing powder and just making it look a little bit different.
Yeah. Karen says you should try glamping, Debbie, it's fun.
So I've been we went to a little, it was almost like a little shack, like a little hut, and it had a little spa pool outside and right in the middle of nowhere, and that was quite nice. And that was next to a field where there was tents there, so that was quite nice. But I've not actually gone glamping. Right, what we're going to do with this one, I've done them the different colours, but it doesn't matter, I'll show you. I'm not going to use the purple, I don't think. Let's use a grey on there. So just going to use my grey and just come through here. So you can still colour onto this just to add a little bit of a difference. Let's do that side as well. And then we're going to do the tyres, which I'll do a bit darker.
Jane's, we've got 6 questions now. Thanks, everybody.
Nice.
Jane's jokes, what do you call a factory that makes okay products?
Oh, I don't know, what do you call a factory that makes okay products?
A satisfactory.
Very good. Very good. Bit hot there.
What do you call a dog who meditates?
I don't know.
A werewolf. A were.
I was trying to think of wolf. Yeah.
And where do pirates get their hooks?
I don't know.
A second-hand store. Lol. Tracy says, what is this Crafterganza event, please, Tracy? We will tell you about that in the form of a video in just a little bit.
It's funny, isn't it? Because you think everyone knows about it, but obviously we still have people that don't. It's very exciting. Yeah, very, very exciting.
Al says, you're Al, how about a mobile home, Debbie, so we can tour around with Teddy on tour?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could probably do that. Again, though, as long as it's got electricity and a toilet.
Yeah. I can imagine little Teddy with his head stuck out of the window on a caravan with his ears flapping in the wind.
It's funny how you think of different things now, though, isn't it? Because now all I keep thinking is we want to do holidays where we can take Teddy with us.
Oh, yeah. You'd have to stay and do staycations, won't you?
Yes, but the only trouble is with that is then everything gets more expensive, doesn't it?
With a dog?
Yeah, because
more.
it does in like if we look at places that are dog friendly,
yeah.
you pay more for them. So yeah, because I suppose they have to have a bigger cleaning bill, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose so. If you wanted to, you could leave him with Harry Poppins. We do, it's a great name, that, isn't it? We do great rates, mate.
We are very lucky, though, because my daughter has Teddy, like we have Doug.
Aww.
And I've also got my dad. My dad would have him if he really needed to. I would just worry, though. We're quite lucky because we have we don't have any carpets downstairs.
Yes,
so
same with us.
The accidents are okay at the moment. But my dad's got carpet everywhere.
Yeah, but by the time you go away again, he'll be like grown up enough.
Yeah.
And he'll be out of that stage, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it won't take long. Right, we've got our 2 pieces there. So let's start building up our design. So what I've got here, I'm going to bring these in. Let me just take that one. Oh, and take these. So I've took some panels. So these are all little offcuts from my page. And then I've just mat and layered them on some coordinating cardstock.
I'm sorry, Debbie, just quickly, what was the size of the dies that you, the van and those two,
the size of them. Oh, here we go. So the die size is a 3.6 by 2.2.
Okay.
And that's the camper van.
Yeah.
And then the caravan is 3.1 by 2.6.
There you go, Rosalind. Thank you.
So what I've done, I wanted to create sort of that background and a road. So I've got my craft card, which we're going to just put onto our piece of card. So let's use our tape pen to pop that down. So that's going to give us our backdrop. Now I haven't used the mountains, but you could also put the mountains there if you wanted to. So let's pop that into place. So that's just going to give us our background. And then I've used the papers in the pad, these striped ones, because they match beautifully with these ones, but I wanted to do this almost like a road. So this looks like our camper vans will be going on the road. And then I'm just going to make sure that we've got, let's pop these just there. So I have cut these. I thought these were scraps and they're not. I've cut them from my 6x6 page. So I just want to make sure that we put the right amount of space, and with this one as well. So just pop that in there, And then we're going to stick these in place. I'm going to put the middle one in first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do this one, or the top ones, before we put the trees. And then the tree ones we're going to put underneath the bottom piece. So we're just going to place that one. I'm putting it on my mat, just making sure we've got that just
Little triptych effect, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And then our next one. So this is just a nice fun way to be able to do your papers a little bit differently. So now all I'm doing is making sure that we've got the right amount of room, because I want that to be the same on each side. And then our last piece. And that one, just making sure again that this one is onto that end, that one goes to that end. So then we've got our perfectly placed pieces.
Nice.
And then this one here, so we could put this on here, but I'm actually going to do it so it goes behind. So I just want to make sure that we've got enough room, which is why I said about making sure you leave enough gap to tuck that behind like so. So we're going to just place that into there, and I'm going to use my wet glue for this one, so it gives me a little bit more wiggle room.
Yeah.
So if we need to move it, we can.
Jeffrey's joined us. Happy Hump Day, Lord Ben and Lady Musgiggles, and the extraordinary and talented CTV crew.
I haven't seen Jeffrey's name for a little while.
Oh, really?
So it's nice to hear from you, Jeffrey. That will do. So we'll pop that just onto there.
Mm-hmm.
Just holding that in place till our glue sticks. So it's tacky glue, it just takes a few more seconds. You're probably better to let it go a little bit more tackier, but it will be fine, because we've got our next piece of card that's going to hold that in place.
Cara says, we take McGee with us, and if we can't, we have a pet sitter come and stay at our house, but we also sit pets and go and stay with them. Hubby's made a great little business out of pet sitting and dog walking.
Oh, it's a bit like your Laura.
Yeah, she's done well, actually, and obviously we have dogs board with us. But someone was telling me there's a thing now in the UK where like, if you want to go on holiday somewhere, you want to visit somewhere, you can go and do that, but you look after someone's dog whilst you're there. Have you heard of that?
Sorry, say that again.
So there's like a website where people are going away and they offer their house up for people to come and stay in, but like the payment for it is that they pet sit their dogs or cats. It's like a big thing apparently. Someone was telling me about that. I want to say it was Johnny.
Because there is a website where you can look after other people's dogs if you love animals but you haven't got time to have an animal full time.
Yeah, well they do stuff like that at places like the Dogs Trust, where like if you love being with dogs, for example, but you, you can't afford to have a dog, or you can't have a dog because I don't know, your house is too small or whatever. But you can go there and give up your time to go and walk the dogs and like play with the dogs and stuff. Yeah, so there is that. I
mean, it's a pretty good way of. I mean, you just had us, so you were okay.
Oh yeah, exactly right.
But I suppose
I've got you
not
forever
everybody,
and ever and ever.
Not everybody has a luxury, do they?
No.
So all I'm doing here, Ben, is I want to black out my windows just because I don't want to see behind them.
Oh.
So what I mean, see through them, because then it doesn't look like they're a real.
Do you want anyone looking in the caravan?
I don't want anyone looking in my caravan.
No, exactly right.
Right, so, and you won't see none of this, so I'm just not paper piecing, we're literally just putting some pieces behind, and that will just black those out. You could even, if you want to, draw some little curtains on, couldn't you? Which
or a little
would
face.
Look really cool. But I'm still leaving that so that the door is open, so it looks like we've still got a door. And then I'm just putting some foam pads on the back. So we've got plenty of foam pads. So if you do want foam pads, or you're in the market for them or need them, grab them, because they're always a great stash builder.
Yeah, exactly. All the core stuff is on the website for you.
Yes.
Shop the day for all of those goodies. But yeah, loads of adhesives on today, cardstock, paper pads, you name it, we've got it.
Absolutely. Right, so we're going to place these onto here. So we're just going to make sure that we've got enough room. I'm going to pop that on our road. In fact, I'm going to bring that down a bit so we've got a bigger road onto there. And the good thing with having stripes is you can see that you're putting it in a straight line.
Yeah.
So we're just going to bring that a little bit more down onto there. There we go. And then all I've done now is I've already stamped out, so one of the sentiments, and it says, it's time for a new adventure. So we're just going to place this again with our foam pads. I've used my nesting dies, my oval nesting dies, that we just cut out of white and craft card. And then we're just going to glue this on to finish.
Beautiful project. For those of you asking about Crafterganza as well, we'll be talking about that very shortly. So fear not if you've missed all of the big news on that recently. Look at that. That is such a cool project. I love it.
There we go. And just something a little bit different to use your coloured cardstock. So yeah, and your little scraps would be perfect for this collection as well.
Christy Mahoney says, oh, hey. Hello, everyone. Did I mention how excited I am for Crafterganza? I'm so excited. We've got 9 questions so far, but does include some puppy tips.
Oh, nice.
Come on, need a few more. We'll be doing Essentials Corner in about 40 minutes or so. And Trudy says, not that I do, but I'm able to bring my cat wherever I go because she's classified as a service animal. She's my emotional support animal, and she really and truly is. Yeah, I think like pets are brilliant for that, aren't they? I love it when you see you know, stuff on TV where they'll have like support animals go into places like nursing homes and care homes and stuff. And I've seen ones where they've taken little Shetland ponies and things like that, which I just think is absolutely brilliant. Pets are amazing, aren't they?
Do you, can I just ask, do you have your cat on a lead? Because I have seen cats, like I'll tell you what I've seen a lot lately is when we're like at train stations and that, people have got cats on a lead, but they're on their shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
And I've seen quite a few where they're just carrying their cats around with them. So, yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I've told you, haven't I, before on this? I'm sure I forget because I'm on here all the time. So I forget whether I've told you this. I've told you about John Cat, haven't I, in our cul-de-sac?
No.
John Cat.
John Cat, no,
No?
I don't think so.
So there is a chap who lives the other side of our cul-de-sac, and he's called John. He's a lovely guy. And he's got 2 West Highland Terriers called Rupert and Betty.
Right.
So he goes out walking them, and he'll walk them out sort of around the front of our house, around that suds area, you know, where I live, like that little track.
Yeah.
He walks them there, and he'll walk them through the village as well. And whenever you see John out walking Rupert and Betty, the dogs, about 20 yards behind them, John Cat. So he's a man called John who's got a cat called John. He's a ginger Tom, and the cat follows them wherever they go on the walks. It's unbelievable.
How funny.
Like, it's just the funniest thing. And you'd think, okay, like maybe the cat just follows them around this little area in front of our house because we live in like a quiet cul-de-sac. But like, if you're walking through the village and you see John with Rupert and Betty, like he can be up on the village green, you'll be like, John Cat will come out in a minute, and John Cat will just be like behind them, just walking along. I mean, he's not waving because he's a cat. But yeah, he just follows them everywhere.
That's so funny.
And if like you're coming along with your dog and John Cat's like walking down the road, he'll like dive into a hedge or a bush or something and he'll hide. And then when he knows you've gone, you can be walking up and you'll look back and then John Cat will just come out of the bush and follow them. He goes everywhere with them. I wish he was my cat. How cool is that?
Oh, it's really cool.
True story. Next time they're out and about, I'll try. I mean, that's a bit weird, isn't it? I'll ask John if I can take a picture of him with Rupert and Betty and John Cat, because you wouldn't believe me. It's the funniest thing. Anyway, we're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk Crafterganza. Whilst we're in the break, don't forget to check out all the deals. Any core stuff that you need, it's all on the website. Any of the bits that we've shown you today, it is all there on the website for you. So get those deals checked out. And if you have got everything that you need, fire some questions our way, because Essentials Corner coming up in just a bit. But we'll meet you back here in 4 minutes' time.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, having had to give up my job, you provide me with many light moments in my day. Your products are great, made with great care and fought and are second to none. Thank you.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community. I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends. And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials. Be it on CTV, Facebook, or YouTube, everyone is so supportive and I've learned so much. Most of all is the good times and lots of laughs, which have gotten me through some tough days. So lots of love, my crafty friends, and to the CC team. Thank you and keep up the good work.
Welcome back, everybody. Hilary says, when my husband was in hospital, the nurses let me bring Holly in to see him as he was missing her. As you imagine, she caused quite a stir. I can imagine. She's the cutest collie, honestly. Because I hung out with her at the pop-up shop. Lynette says, yes, we've taken our Burman cat on holiday in the lakes and she loved it. Kath says, my nephew's cat followed him to the Sainsbury's local and sits on the wall to wait, sits outside to wait for him and then follows him back home.
That's funny.
Zoe says, I used to ride a horse that when you went out hacking, the owner's cat would follow you too. And Hilary says, a cat around the corner from me followed Holly and I on a walk, then attacked poor Holly. She was outraged because she assumes everyone loves her. At some point, again, in the future, because I'm definitely talking about this, when we had Mac, our cat Nuts, who we haven't got either of them, that's quite sad, she attacked him, and I can't describe it to you, but Laura, for some reason, was taking pictures of the two of them, and it's like, it's 3 pictures. I think I showed you.
Yeah, I vaguely remember.
The first picture is like, so Mac and Nut, and Nuts like that, sort of like, going like that. No, it's 4 pictures, actually, so she's going like that. So then in the second picture, he's sort of reciprocated and gone like that. And the third picture is her going, like smacking him round the chops, and he's like that. And then the fourth picture is her going, oh, that's probably a bit harsh. Have a bit of that. And I don't know why she had her like phone on her at the time. It was the funniest thing. If I can find the pictures, I'll put it up on my Facebook page. Anyway, let's talk about something which we, like Debbie says, assume everybody knows about. But I've seen comments today. Seen a comment in this show actually of people saying, hey, ooh, what? Craftaganza, what's that all about? There is a video coming up in just a minute which we're going to show you with Sarah and Leanne talking about Craftaganza, but it's back basically for 2026. Everything that you loved about Craftaganza and more, and we are going across the pond for this as well. So there's 3 events. The UK event is here in Newton Aycliffe, County Durham at the Glow Church, just up the road from here, 15th and 16th of May. That is a Friday and a Saturday. Previous to that, we are coming to the US. It's a historic visit because we've never done it before. Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, the Sheraton Hotel, 18th and 19th of April, which is a Saturday and Sunday. And then we're doing the following Tuesday and Wednesday, which is the 21st and 22nd of April. The prices here are on the screen for you. They'll tell you in the video that there are different options and ways for you to pay. But just a chit chat before we get to it, Debbie, like hugely exciting. I know loads of the tickets have already gone, but for anyone who doesn't know about Craftaganza, just in a nutshell, like how would you like sum up the event?
It's an event where you can, and I mean you can as in if you are a beginner crafter, if you're an advanced crafter, you can get together with your crafty pals, you can get together with your neighbour or your mum if you want to take them, and you can come and see us and do classes. And what we mean by classes, literally for 2 days you'll have 5 classes. That's 10 classes, so 10 hours worth of having fun, having crafting sessions with one of us, all of us in fact. You will rotate to each one of those groups. And what I love about it is the fact that it brings so many people together. We have so much fun. It is the most fun that you're ever going to have. We want you to go away from this experience and just talk about it non-stop to everybody, because you will absolutely love it, and we will treat you like royalty, I promise. So we can't wait to meet you as much as you can't wait to meet us. It's lovely, Ben, isn't it, to put a name to a face. We see lots of your names coming up, but we don't know you. You know us, but you can get to know us on an even more personal level. There's going to be time for selfies, it's going to be time for fun. We're going to be doing lots of activities together, including in the evening as well. The fact that we are coming to America is super exciting, but the fact you're coming, or people that come in here to the UK one, we've got a tour of our studio, so you're going to see our home, where we are, what we do when we go off screen. You can be standing right where I am, right where Ben is. We can literally giving you a Crafters TV card in your hand, and you could be like pretending that you're talking to the nation. I just love that you can, and who knows, we might have a new Ben. I mean, let's have some auditions.
All right, Debbie, calm down. But no, the point is, it is very exciting. Move on swiftly, Ben. We did a little Facebook Live, earlier, and there was a lot of chat about that. And genuinely, like, because a few of you were sort of saying, well, you know, what are you looking forward to? Just meeting you guys. I echo what Debbie said. For us, like, it's exciting for you, obviously, but I think for us, it's hugely exciting because, you know, we mention your names each and every day, as we've done for the many years that we've been here. So it's going to be amazing for us to meet all you guys, you know, do all the photos, do all the videos, do all the autographs, do all the classes, have all the fun. There's evening entertainment as well. My goodness me, it is going to be an absolute blast. It's going to be a ball. And listen, to tell you more about it, let's go back to Monday. So we had like the official launch day on Monday to our Platinum Plus and Platinum for Lifers. The tickets are on sale now for everybody, right? We had 500 across the 3 events. Loads have already sold, but there are still spaces on each of the events. So the 2 in the US and the 1 here in County Durham. So have a listen to Sarah, have a listen to Leanne, and listen, if you can, join us at one of these 3 events, because it is going to be an unbelievable experience. You'll have the FOMO if you don't come along. So maybe this is your holiday for next year. Maybe that's the way to look at it. But let's get all the details about these events with Sarah and Leanne. Here it is.
So we're launching Crafterganza on a worldwide tour. So yes, we're doing it here in the UK, as we've been doing for the last 15 years. We're also now, for the first time in 2026, coming over to the USA, and we'll be doing 2 live events, in-person events, in Dallas, Fort Worth at the Sheraton Hotel. We'll be doing that in April, on the Saturday the 18th and Sunday the 19th of April, and then Tuesday the 21st and Wednesday the 22nd of April. That's 2 separate events, and what you will get on those events are 10 classes. So 10 classes, 5 on day 1, 5 on day 2. You and a group of other people will move around all 5 of those classes till you've completed all 10. So there will be no choice of. We'll be repeating that in the UK in May, and the date for that is the 15th and 16th of May, which is a Friday and Saturday. And we're going to be doing that at Glow Church here, just 5 minutes away from our Newton Aycliffe office. The slight difference for the UK attendees will be that that will also include an exclusive tour of the Crafters TV studio. Now, what you get for your ticket price, which you can see on the screen, is you get all 10 classes, and in those classes, everything you need to use to create the thing being taught in the class, or to learn the technique, or have the experience for whatever it is you're doing in that class. You will also have your lunch covered on both days, that is included, and your refreshments during the day is included. As we've talked about during the day, your travel to and from is not included. We're leaving that up to you because there'll be several different ways that you want to travel in a group, individually, on a plane, on a train, in a car. It's entirely up to you. And then what we're also not including is your hotel stay, because you might want to share rooms, you might want to stay with a local friend, you might be bringing the RV, the camper van, you might be choosing to book an Airbnb and 10 of you all stay together. So we don't want to be prescriptive, we want you to do you, so you will need to arrange your own hotel and your own travel to and from the event. But you will get your lunch and you will get your refreshments while you're at the event. We've got double points this week, so if you are wanting to shop, you're going to be able to level up those points and maybe move to a new level of discount, and then you can do that all week if you want to. That will give you the ability to shop all year at a higher level of discount, because the amount of points you're going to get, which are 1,250, 950 and 990, depending whether you're dollar, pound or euro, is enough to be able to jump you those points levels. The prices that you see on the screen, you will not get your current level of discount on. That is the price you'll pay. The price on the screen is the price you'll pay. So you won't be getting your 5, 10, 15, 20% of discount on those prices, but you will get your double points, which I think is really exciting. It is a considered purchase, so if you are wanting to spread the cost, we've got different options available for you depending where you are in the world. So if we go to the US, then if you log into your account and put it in your basket, and when you go to checkout, make sure you choose PayPal, log into your PayPal account. If it's available to you, you might have the PayPal Pay in 3 option there. Of course, you could use a credit card if you want to. And if you want to do that in person, please contact our customer services team. They'll be very happy to do that over the phone for you. If you're in the UK, the payment options we have are Klarna, ClearPay, and again, PayPal Pay in 3. If you have that available to you, you can absolutely take advantage of that if you would like to. It's a really exciting, and I think that's all of the high level that you need to know. Sarah, tell us, why did we want to do this?
Well, the thing is, you've got to remember, we celebrate 20 years here at Crafters Companion in just a few weeks' time. And for 15, 16 years of that, we've been doing Crafters Companion Craftaganza. Now, it started off, the very first one we ever did, we only had 30 people there. And we built up over the years. We used to hire a big hotel in the UK here. And we had hundreds of people come and do the Craftaganza event. When I say hundreds, we never had more than a couple of hundred, because we wanted the classes always to be really intimate and do that. Now, we stopped doing that during the pandemic. So the pandemic put pay to Craftaganza, and this year was the first time we've brought it back, and we did it virtually. So those of you, I'm sure loads of you watching in the comments will have taken part in our virtual Craftaganza event earlier this year. We had thousands and thousands of crafters from all over the world. They bought, and we sent everybody a little box out in the post so that you had your box with your kit for each one and your core kit, and then we taught those classes. Now, that was absolutely unbelievable. I had the best weekend. It was Leanne and I who taught half the classes each, did a big teaching over the weekend, absolutely loved it. The difference is we didn't get that personal interaction. I think that is the big thing. We didn't get a chance to spend time with people, to get to know people one-to-one. I feel like there's some of our customers who came to our Craftaganza event years ago. I know them personally. I've made friends with them. They are still people I keep in touch with now. And I'm friends with them on Facebook, and we chat. That is the difference. I get to know people personally. So the whole point of this is, and I know it's not for everybody, not everybody wants to come out and do this in person, but for those who are Crafters Companion super fans, right, who just want the ultimate Crafters Companion experience, if it's here in the UK, you come up to us. You come up to us. We're hosting you here in the northeast of England. We're going to bring you in and do behind the scenes tours of Crafters TV as well. It's going to be an unbelievable couple of days on the 15th and 16th of May, right? We know that we have a high proportion of our customers in the US, and it's not feasible for all those people to be paying thousands of pounds to fly over to the UK. So we are flying our entire team. So when I say our entire team, myself, Leanne, we've got Ben, we've got the 2 Debbies, we've got Sheila. We are all coming over to you, and we're going to keep that small, intimate class size, so 30 people in a class, so that you will get tons and tons of one-on-one time with us. You'll get time between the classes on an evening to just hang out with us, to get to know us more as people. We get to know you as people. It's like this experience that we have, but on another level. That is the difference, okay? So we have 2 dates in the US, we have 1 date in the UK, and within the US, we are conscious that we have a lot of people. The US is 10 times bigger than the UK, so we have a lot more customers there. Hence, we're doing the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, or you can come on the Tuesday, Wednesday. And actually, it's been neck and neck, depending on, all of a sudden the weekend will go in ahead, and then the midweek will come ahead, right? What we are doing is it's launching for Platinum Plus and Platinum for Life members first, and then we are launching on general sale. There are a limited number of tickets. I cannot urge you any more strongly. You need to get in and book your tickets, and let us know when you have, because we can't wait to see you there.
So there you go. For those of you that didn't know, now you are up to speed. Judy says, Debbie, I was reading that the hotel in Dallas is pet friendly.
Oh, trouble is, oh, we'd be all right going out there, but then he'd have to go in quarantine coming back, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Manny says, I've already bought my ticket for the Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm looking forward to it. Trudy says, I think CC needs to have scrapbook paper made specially for this event. Hi to Vanessa from Florida, and Michelle says, afternoon all. Let us know if you shopped for Craftaganza today. As I say, tickets are still available across the 3 dates, but we have sold a lot, so it's going to be very exciting. If you want to jump in and grab yours, here's the prices, there's the details, and of course, this is a good week to buy because you get double points. I would imagine we might still have tickets left next week. However, you won't get double points, so that's a really good opportunity to jump in and make the most of those points for this week. Keep the questions coming through. Essentials Corner coming up in around about 20-25 minutes time. If you have any more questions, I think last count we had, yes, we've got 10, in fact. This is good. We could do with 3 or 4 more, really. So keep sending those through. We're going to have a look at some of the Colorista kits, which are on the show tonight. And these are brilliant. The first one is the one that Debbie's got to the side of the studio, which is the Feel Good Florals. Basically, you've got the 5 different kits. Each come with your dual tip markers. You get colouring pages with these, and you get your hints and tip guides included as well. And there's lots of different kind of illustrations for you to be able to colour in with these too, from like your Heroes of Manga through to Mindfully Calm, Simply Natural, and the Feel Good Florals that you're going to see with Debbie in just a minute. And these are brilliant, aren't they, Debbie? The pens that you get in here are exceptional. I know a lot of people kind of got the wrong end of the stick when we launched these and thought, well, hang on a minute, you know, you've got the Spectrum Noir tricolours, and we've got those, you know, classics and all those more expensive pens. These are a lot more affordable. So, you know, potentially, you know, these are going to be sort of lower grade. However, a lot of people get these back, and we chat about these and say, actually, these are a really, really good standard of marker for a brilliant price, aren't they?
They're actually absolutely an unbelievable marker. I think these are the pens that they don't get enough good praise, because people don't realise how good they are until they get them. So they are our what we class as our stepping into that new colouring system. Yeah. So these are our entry level markers. That's what they are. But when you use them, they are the most juiciest and amazing blendable pen, and really, really good. So even though they're our beginner entry level, they are such good markers. What I would say, these are affordable to buy as a kit for your children. The downside to that is your children will not want to go back to using their normal felt tip pens, because they are so good and they will last them a long time. They will absolutely love them. There's nothing worse, and kids do it all the time. My grandchildren do it. They start colouring with their pens, they get scratchy, they don't even finish that page and they're starting to run out. You have got loads of juicy ink in these, and they're going to go a long way. And the fact that you're getting all of your different colouring pages with each one, do you know what these would really be good for? Do you know when you have kids that go to kids' parties?
Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes, like my daughter will say to me, oh my goodness, I've got like 4 or 5 parties this month. It's going to cost me a fortune. These are brilliant kits, and look at the price of them. I mean, you would spend maybe £5 to £10 on, some people spend more on a present. These are a great price to spend on those kits, and the kids will love them. There's something for everyone, the girls and the boys.
So if I just quickly run through the different packs that you've got here. So this is the one that Debbie's going to be colouring with in just a second, the Feel Good Florals. So they each come with your 5 dual tip markers, so alcohol markers. You get like a finer nib one, and then you've got like that fine brush nib the other. You've got your hints and tips guide that come with them as well, and then you get your 6 colouring pages. And again, you can see the different designs that you've got there. Just a lot of fun as gifts. I mean, dare I say it, we are now, what, 99 days I think it is until, you know what? These would... It's Christmas. These would make great little stocking stuffers, stocking fillers. Really, really great value for money. £6 and 7p, £9.87. Then we have Heroes of Mangar. So again, you can see the designs that you're getting there. So you've got those 6 different sort of manga-esque images, and then all of those fantastic colours to be using. And again, wait till you get these home. It may well be that you actually, you know, I want these pens because I don't necessarily want to take my Tri-Blends or my Classiques or my Illustrators with me everywhere I go, but I want a good quality of pen, you know, to take away on holiday that I can still do, you know, good quality colouring with. These would be perfect. £6 and 7p, again, that price if you're platinum, £9.87. The next one is Mindfully Calm. So again, show you the colours that you're going to be getting there. More sort of pastel-y colours, I suppose, that you've got within this set. So you've got the 6 different colours, dual tip markers again, with those really, really beautiful images, and then those sentiments that you've got included in there as well. 607 or 987. Positivity Vibes or Positive Vibes is that next set. So again, you've got some really fun images to colour there. Things like, what does that one say? Good times you've got. You should just go for it. Go for it. Kindness is magic. Good things. Take time. Together will be okay, does that say? Everything will be okay. You should just go for it. I've done that one. And then, how can you read that? You...
Totally can.
I can't even see where it says that.
But when you colour them in, that's when they'll really come to life.
Just do it again. Oh, there. I can see it now. Is it, you know, like you just can't pick something up? I can see it now. You totally can. 607 or 987. And then lastly is your Simply Natural. So again, you can see some really fun designs in here as well. So like some really intricate colouring, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at the Be Happy. That is absolutely beautiful. You know, things that will...
Become the change.
What's that?
Is that become the change?
Become the change. Be patient with yourself. Be happy. Toilet.
Collect.
Oh, collect. Beautiful thoughts. I should just turn it around, really. Ready? I'm going to turn it around and read it. Oh, no, I'm not. Collect beautiful moments. One leaf. One what? I should have worn my glasses. What does that one say? One what? The fox on. I love that design, the fox, by the way. One of a kind, and then you've got that beautiful bunny. If you can dream it, you can do it.
Do it.
Do it now. £6 and 7p, $9.87. We're going to have a quick colour with these, aren't we? So you're going to use the Feel Good Florals.
Yes, I love these ones. There's some just really great uplifting sentiments in them, which I love. So I've got the one at the top here, which is just be happy, be bright, be you, which I love. Now, I'm still going to use some cardstock underneath, and they all come with a different range of colours. So whichever pack you get, you'll get different colours with them, so you can mix and match them. And they're just fabulous to use. Now, what I love about them, let's just take these two colours here. You've got, then it tells me my small nib on this side and my larger brush nib on the other side. So the choice is yours. And what I love about that is the fact that if you want to get into a larger area, you've got your brush. If you want to get into a small area, you've got your actual harder nib here. And they're really beautiful lay down of colour when you're colouring in with them. So what I want to do, and I want to show you how these can blend as well. So I've done that piece. I'm now going to come in with my lighter colour and just blend into there, because you can absolutely blend into that as much as you can with your alcohol colour.
And again, I'm guessing this is on alcohol cardstock or paper, isn't it?
Yes, although I don't think these are alcohol markers. What does it say on them? I've got a feeling, but they work in a very similar way. But I'm not sure, if I'm honest.
That's a very good point. It just says ultra smooth blendable art markers.
So I let my grandkids have these, and they these will wash out of your, I think they're art liners, so I think they're water based.
Oh, okay.
So, but they will bleed through still because they're really juicy. So that's why I'm sort of colouring on to another colour. But I love the fact that if you want to blend these, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
Let's just colour with some of the other ones and choose some of these flowers. But honestly, the lay down and colour of these is stunning. They're so lovely to use. The nibs on the brush nib are beautiful.
Oh, do you know what? I've just opened the instructions. Colorista art markers, alcohol dye-based colours.
So they are alcohol.
Fast drying, vibrant, and slightly see-through.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Streak-free, self-blending. Yeah, and there you go. To protect your desktop, it's always a good idea to put a scrap sheet behind your work just in case.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, they're just lovely to use and so affordable.
Oh yeah, crazy value, isn't it?
Yeah, and they really are. Just give them a try, because once you start using them, you will absolutely love them.
We've got 10 questions still for our little sit-down session in just a bit, so keep those coming through. And we're happy to chat, as I say, pretty much about anything and answer questions. It doesn't have to be on the pens in the show, doesn't have to be on anything that we featured. Maybe you're stuck on a particular project. Maybe, you know, things like glue always crops up quite a lot, and questions on cardstock. I'm trying to think, like pens do crop up actually now and again. Different ink pads, we get a lot of questions on those.
Yeah.
So feel free to fire them in. We've got 13 questions now. Thank you, Jan, for sorting all of this out. So that's really good. And I know we'll probably get more, as we usually do when we sit down and have a bit of a gas. You guys seem to love the Essentials Corner as well. I do get a lot of lovely feedback from you, because it just allows us a bit more time, doesn't it, to actually sort of answer questions thoroughly and take our time chatting away to you, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is what Beautiful Beginnings is all about. You might have been doing something and it's not coming out right.
Yeah.
And if I can help you or give you any tips on that, then absolutely ask, because that's what we're here for. So your question could be just to do with something that you might be struggling with, or something that you want to try but you've not got the confidence to, asking the best way to go about something. You might be stamping and not getting the best impressions. You might want to know what the difference is between different stamps, photopolymer and acrylic. There's so many different crafty related questions. You might just want to know some hints and tips over something. So yeah, asked away, honestly. We will do our best to answer as many as possible.
And we've had ones recently, and I love it when, you know, someone's messaged in with, I don't know, they're doing something, whether they're trying to emboss something that's not coming out right, or, you know, they're doing some colouring and it's not coming out right, and then our expert has gone, oh, well, maybe try this or maybe try that, and then before the end of the show, they've come back and gone, oh, I did do what Debbie said, or I did do what Sheila said, and it's now worked. And I love it when that happens, because that's like the best bit, isn't it, really? That you that problem solve for somebody.
Yeah, and I am definitely someone that has made a lot of mistakes in my time.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm not someone that minds making mistakes, because that's how we learn to get past them.
Yeah.
And I've learnt lots of hints and tips and ways to get around things over the years, just by finding out because of my mishaps. So it could be just something that's really simple that you've not been able to do and just need a little help in doing it.
Yeah.
And if it's not something we can answer, we'll just take it into another show. We'll find out for you. That's what these corners are all about. They're just finding out. And it might just be something personal. You might want to know something about me. You might want to know something about Ben. And as long as it's not too personal, we'll do our best to answer.
I think we're pretty much open books, aren't we, to
absolutely.
a point, really. We're quite happy to chat about most things.
I mean, find out more about Ben. He's got a very amazing past. You've been in so many... I didn't know. Did you used to be on radio, Ben?
Yeah.
Jamie's just told me that.
Might write a book one day. A varied life I've had.
I think for you, the biggest thing that I think is really cool is that you went to school with Chris Martin.
Yeah.
That's massive to me. I think, like, wow.
It was so
It's
funny
because you put those people on a pedestal, you think no one can get near them, and yet you went to school with them.
Yeah. I think I've told you before, I'm friends with his brother Alexander on Facebook, but I mean, I haven't spoken. It's funny, isn't it, how you friend people through the years, but then I've probably not spoken to Alexander for, I don't know, 30 years. And part of me just wants to message him and go, all right, Alex, long time no speak. How's Chris these days? Any chance he wants to go for a beer? Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't really work, does it?
No, not after all this time. And it must be really hard for people that have made it in the big time, because they probably have to be very careful, don't they, of the hanger-oners, if you like.
And like Coldplay, I'm not over-egging the pudding here. They're one of the biggest bands in the world.
Absolutely, the biggest in the world. Yes, if not the biggest.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So. They're incredible.
I
love watching Chris Martin. I don't like his sweating. He sweats a lot.
He sweats a lot, yeah.
Sweats an awful lot, but he's amazing.
Yeah, I just remember him being a very sweaty trumpeter in our school orchestra as well. Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it, what puts you off? Because I used to do... Who was the...
Lee Evans.
That's it, Lee Evans. Oh, I just couldn't watch him because he'd be dripping. Absolutely dripping. And I couldn't watch him. Yeah, I couldn't watch him. The things we do.
That was the time. I always remember when... I think it was the year that Tony Blair, the Labour Party, got into power back in the 90s, and he did that old press conference. And I always remember he was wearing a suit jacket, and he sort of opened his arms up like that, and he was wearing this blue shirt, and all of his shirt was absolutely drenched.
He's got to be the worst sweater ever. And actually, I mean, there's nothing wrong with sweating. It's just when you're hot, some people perspire more than others, but it's quite off-putting when someone literally looks like someone has literally dropped a bucket of water over
I've never really noticed that about Chris Martin.
He sweats a lot as well. But amazing. He's just amazing to watch.
The conversations we have, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was quite funny actually, because a lady who goes to my gym, so we made lots of friends at the gym and whatnot, and we all follow each other on our various Instagrams. Hey?
What not?
And whatnot. Did I say what not?
You just did, yes.
And she was putting up all this stuff about Coldplay. Wherever they've performed recently, she's been to the concert, so she'd put up lots of photos and videos and stuff. And so I cottoned onto that, and I just messaged her and said, oh, you're a big Coldplay fan? Yeah. I said, oh, I went to school with Chris Martin. She's like, no, you didn't. So, and I sent her the picture of me and Chris in the school orchestra, and she was like, oh my God.
I know.
Just couldn't believe it.
Massive.
Do you know him? I was like, well, yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Just went to school with him. But that's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a
Be
shame,
interested to
isn't
say,
it?
like, if I ever did bump into him, obviously I'd recognise him. I wonder if I said to him, oh, do you remember me from school? Whether he would genuinely... Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I wonder.
Do you reckon? And I go, all right, yeah, Chris, any chance? Need a new member of the band? I don't know. Triangle player?
Do your kids not think that's cool that you went to school with him? Because I'd be telling all my friends if...
I don't know, really.
I tell everyone that you're friends with him.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't think you went to school with him. Yeah, I tell all my family, they think it's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like that'd be amazing, wouldn't it, if we could get him on the show, little interview with Chris. Maybe I should just message Alex and just see what he says. Unfriend.
I mean, Sarah's a big star now. Perhaps she could get him on.
Yeah, maybe he loves a bit. Maybe he's watching. Maybe he's a crafter. On the slide, he watches. I watched the video with Jen. This is such a lovely video. So the song, is it called All My Love? I watched the video with Coldplay and Dick Van Dyke.
Nice.
Such a touching video because they're next door neighbours, aren't
they? Are they?
I believe that might be wrong, but I believe that's how that video came about.
Ah, okay.
And the video for the song is Dick Van Dyke with his family, isn't it? It's a lovely song, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, it's really nice they did that.
Can I say as well, whilst watching Debbie Colour, Vanessa Fuentes has just purchased her ticket to Crafterganza. Yes, Vanessa.
Love it.
We will see you there. That is amazing.
I can't wait. So where to?
So Vanessa will be in the States, but I'm not sure which one you're coming to, Vanessa. Are you coming to the weekend one or the midweek one? Let us know. We can't wait to see you there. We're looking forward to meeting you all. Michael Adams has joined us saying good evening to Ben and Debbie. And we have 14 questions now, which is incredible.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
You'll just have to tell me when to stop because I'm just carrying on doing my colouring here, which is quite nice.
So a couple more minutes, I reckon, George has said. Have a little break, get in the Essentials Corner. You're having a whale of a time, aren't you?
It's lovely. I just find colouring really mindful. And when something really comes together like this, yeah, it's lovely. I love it. I love it. I'm really shocked how lovely these pens are for a much sort of beginner entry level.
Yeah.
They are incredible pens.
The images are fun as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're lovely. And I think as you sort of do the colouring, as you go through, especially the ones that have got quite a lot of what I class as busy space.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see your sentiments pop in the middle. So, yeah, they're absolutely lovely.
Vanessa's coming to the weekend event. So
Nice.
that will be amazing.
We will absolutely look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, it's going to be so cool. I genuinely can't wait. I was saying on my Facebook Live earlier on, like how it just sounds so showbiz to say that you're going to Dallas.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone I've been telling, they can't believe it. They was like, what, your work's taking you to Dallas?
The only other showbiz thing that I've done like this through work was back in, when would it have been? It would have been 2007 because it was the October before George was born.
Right.
And I left a pregnant Laura behind because I was working at a radio station in Torquay at the time called Palm 105.5. And we had joined together with a load of other commercial radio stations across the country to do a competition with Sandals, the resort.
Oh, right.
And basically the prize was no, it wasn't. It was a holiday for two to the Sandals Resort in where did we go now? Antigua.
Wow.
So it was an all expenses paid trip for two, and as part of the thing with Sandals, a radio program from each of the stations had to go out there and sample it for a week. So me and the guy I was working with at the time, Matt, went out to Antigua Sandals for a week. We broadcast the show, but because of the time differences, we were doing the breakfast show, so we were broadcasting it, I think it was like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we spent a week out there trying everything out, you know, all the food, all the restaurants, all the drinks, all the facilities. I mean, this won't probably mean anything to anybody, but at the time, Richie Richards, the very famous West Indian cricketer, he was the minister on the island for like sport and health, and he came along, and for me, someone who loves cricket, we played beach cricket with Richie Richardson.
Goodness.
And we just went out there for the whole week to Antigua. It was unbelievable. And again, I felt marginally bad to say because I left Laura behind.
And how funny, because now you're going to Dallas and it will be George's 18th birthday.
Oh, that's so weird, isn't it? I never even thought of that. Never even thought
Have
of
you
that.
told Laura yet? Or George?
Oh no, Laura knows that I'm going, but I don't know whether she's put two
That's
and two
what
together
I mean.
yet.
So they both, neither of them know it's on George's birthday.
Not a lot I can do, is
Right,
there
I'm going
really?
to stop there, but look how pretty that is starting to look. So nice and easy to colour in. You're getting all the pens to colour them in. If you go for all the multiple sets, it means you get all the different colours, so you can literally change and chop up your colours with them. But just enjoy these sets, they're amazing.
Another ticket sold. Carolyn Cooey, I've just bought my ticket for the weekend in Dallas.
Yay!
We love
Woo!
this. And I love the fact, like, as much as, you know, we're looking forward to meeting everybody, I love to see the names that I know and the people who we chat to every single day. It's going to be amazing. So Carolyn is coming along. That is amazing. And well done to Jean Marie, who says, I'm going to pick up some of these colouring sets for my daughter. She'll love them. Seems good quality without giving her my more advanced pens. That has hit the nail on the head, Jean Marie. Really lovely quality for a very, very good price. And honestly, when you get this home, you won't believe just how good the quality is. Wow, what a show. We're going to head over to Essentials Corner to get ready to answer your questions. I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of questions we've got tonight. But in the meantime, listen, maybe you're someone else who wants to check out your Crafterganza ticket. Do it now, and we'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes' time.
Hi, this is Alison Mason, and I'm in my favourite place, my craft room with a view. Why do I love Crafters TV? Many reasons. Lots of inspiration, incredible demos, fabulous products and tools that have certainly helped to improve my crafty skills. It's also great to interact with other crafters on the socials and also with the team. It's like being part of one big family. Keep up the good work. Thanks, guys.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more. Hints, tips and demos, laughter and fun. A world crafting community for everyone. So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Hello. Oh. Oh.
What was that? Was that your elbow that clicked?
No, it was there.
Oh, it's stuck.
I've got glue on my shirt somehow. I just went to move my elbow. It's like,
Unless it's on the side. Is it not on the chair?
no, it's on my elbow, look.
Oh.
Welcome to Essentials Corner. So we've got quite a few questions to get through,
Lovely.
which is nice. And a few bits of puppy chat as well. I'll ask this question first. It wasn't the first question that came through, but we're not quite sure, Karen, what you mean. So if I ask it first, and then you can send in your follow-up. But she says, evening to Ben and Debbie, I bought the Violet Studio Messy Pad. We're not sure what that is. And I've loved making flowers and leaves out of them. Is there anything else Debbie can suggest I use it for, please? We don't know what that is, do we? We can't think what that is.
No, I don't know what a messy pad is. In my head, I'm thinking some sort of pad which has lots of splodges on it or different prints, or I just don't know what a messy pad is. I can't even think what that could be. I mean, if you're making flowers and things out of it, then that's ideal, because I always think I love making flowers, and I love doing things like book prints and vellums and anything like that. So yeah, let us know what that messy pad is, and then hopefully I might be able to give you some more ideas, but I'm not really sure what it is.
Hilary says, I have a question. Which ink is best to stamp on coated card? I did it the other day and it went all squiggly.
Yeah, it's really difficult, isn't it, on coated cardstock? It's why I love a lot of our pads are not coated. It's because it means you can stamp on them, ink on them, draw on them, and do whatever you want with them. But on the coated cardstock, especially per lesson, I would always heat emboss. So for me, you either need a stays on ink, which is something we don't do. Never actually asked Leanne that question, why we don't do a stays on ink. Maybe I need to put that to her. You can buy and it's literally called stays on ink. So it's stay, but with a Z on the end. So stays on ink, and that will go onto anything. If you, and the only other way to get something to stay without splodging, and that is to use it heat embossed. Now, there is a technique, I think, with when you're stamping onto something that's got a shiny surface or a coated surface, be very light. So I would stamp a couple of times. So use your stamping platform and stamp lightly, because that will stop your almost like that squelching where your stamp goes into that cardstock, because it just wants to move around. So I would do that, and I would heat emboss it. Make sure you use an anti-static bag as well, and that will stop it sticking to anything else. So that should help.
Sorry, I'm just chatting to Jan as we go about that. She says the messy pad white paper A2, 100 GSM 25 sheets.
Oh, I have no idea what that is.
Was
it another HSN pad that we haven't seen? Because we see a pad today that we'd not had before, the butterfly one.
We'll keep investigating.
Yes.
Question from, oh, hang on. Question from, oh, you might know this person, Al.
Hello, Al.
If I was going to craft some Christmas cards, what collection would you recommend?
Oh, so, and I think I've told Al this before, the things that
God, he doesn't listen, does he?
Yeah, when we last year, and we absolutely loved it, we were making Christmas cards with, and that was the Touch of Sparkle.
Yeah.
They were fabulous toppers to make. So you can batch make them toppers and then just put them onto all your Christmas cards, and depending on what gem colours you use on them is what collection you use. My all-time favourite so far, and I absolutely love it, is Sarah's Christmas Dream.
Oh, really?
Oh, I love it so much. It makes me really happy. Do you know when you just get a collection, and when I look through the pad and when I look through all the accessories that come with it, it really makes me smile. I absolutely love it. So for me this year, it'll be a Christmas Dream.
I think my favourite Christmas collection is the Night Before Christmas.
Oh, the pad.
Yeah, and this year the Christmas by Candlelight.
Oh yeah, that was nice. That was very popular.
Yeah, I absolutely love that.
Really beautiful.
I always think this, we've done so many brilliant Christmas collections, and when you think how almost like how narrow the choice can be when it comes to Christmas, if you think of all the different collections that we've done around Christmas, that really says a lot about our team, doesn't it? They can think of different ways to do Christmas every year.
Absolutely. I was honestly blown away this year with the retro collection as well. That was something that was so different to anything we'd done before, and you just think, wow, we keep coming up with these amazing ideas all the time, and different ideas. So yeah, we're very lucky, got a good team.
Ben says, Doreen, when is your next park run and where?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
I still need to get over to the Netherlands, because one of the challenges is to run a park run with every letter of the alphabet.
Yes.
And there is no Z in the UK.
Is that all you got left to do? No. Is that true? You've done all of them?
Well, not all. No. So I've done A to Y. Yeah. But I've done 124 runs now.
Wow.
So I go all over.
So you've done the whole alphabet apart from Z?
Yeah. And the nearest one is, you'll tell me I'm pronouncing this wrong, Doreen, is Zweden Park in The Hague, I think, or is it in Amsterdam? So I need to go over there to do that, and then I'll have done the whole alphabet.
Oh, you've got to do that.
Yeah, so at some point I need to get over.
Yes.
I'll let our Dutch friends know when I'm coming over, and maybe we can, I don't know, meet
Was
and
you
greet
not
me.
planning that with some friends that would do all the park runs?
So, yeah, potentially. So we're going to, I'm getting my Irish flag in November because we're going to Dublin for a High Rocks event. That's my new addiction, High Rocks.
What's High Rocks?
So that is, it's basically 8 1-kilometre runs, and after each kilometre you do what they call a labour, you do an exercise.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a 1,000-metre ski, 1,000-metre row, there's all these different things.
Wow.
So I'm going to Birmingham in October for that, then Dublin in November, and then Manchester in January.
Wow, cool.
But when we go to Dublin, we're going to do a park run in Dublin on the Saturday.
Okay.
So
Oh, that'd be good.
yeah, it's all good fun. But to answer your question, I'm probably going to be in Hartlepool this Saturday. I think I'm going to go there because it's nice and flat, and I want to try and run very quick. I will at some point, Hilary, if you're still watching, I will at some point come back to Blythe. So I went to Blythe a few weeks back and I didn't realise that Hilary and Holly Collie live about 2 minutes away from the seafront there.
Okay.
So I could have gone and said hello to them.
Nice.
But, that's what I'll try and do. Dahlia says, I have a question about Craftaganza. Will everyone from the team be there on the Friday evening? Can we have a pre-Craftaganza party? I think we'll probably be busy setting up, won't we?
I think so. We will be there, but we don't know our full schedule yet. We know our classes, we know everything that's going on, but we might be all hands-on trying to set up the night before. But if we're in the bar, come and say hello. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we won't be in the bar, will we? Because, you know, we'll obviously be very busy doing
I
stuff.
might be in the bar. I've got to spend a full day with Mr. Moseby.
What's the US viewers? I know we're answering the questions here, not asking them. What's the beer over there? Like, what will I be drinking in Dallas? Because I like a lager. So what is the local beer? That's what I need to know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I guess what will you have there? Because you don't drink white wine,
I
do
don't
you?
drink wine, gin.
Ah,
so mine
so
would
like
probably
a
be a flavoured gin or
Dallas
a
gin.
Bailey's. Yeah.
You have to let us know what to look out for.
We're all pretty much gin drinkers. Leanne, Sarah.
Yeah, I'd have a gin as well. Drink responsibly. Read puppies. Are you using puppy pads, Debbie? Says Hilary. We use them for our puppy mojo, and apparently there's stuff on it to encourage them to wee and take the pup out after food for wheeze.
So actually, I hadn't been using puppy pads, but I've got some. So I don't know why I haven't been using them. And funny enough, I spoke to Al this morning and he said to me it was pouring with rain and Teddy would not go out.
Aww.
So he said, so he ended up running back in and then peeing and pooing on the floor. So, and then I suddenly thought, we've got puppy pads, why are we not using them? So I am going to start using puppy, and I've got a spray, and I've got a puppy post as well. So the puppy post you're supposed to put outside, spray with this spray, and then you start with the pads, and then they then go outside and smell that same, and then they start peeing in the same place in the garden. So yeah, we're going to have to try it. It's really hard because me and Al have got to be in tune with each other a little bit more because he's there when I'm not. And I'm away quite a bit at the moment. So, yeah, we need to sort of, I'm at home all next week working from home, which is nice. So I'm hoping we'll get into a bit more routine and, yeah, definitely start using the puppy pads. Thank you for that.
Doreen says, Zweden Park, yes, in The Hague. And am I pronouncing that correctly, Zweden Park? And Al says, Thetford Park Run, free board and lodging for you, Ben.
Oh, there you go.
Is there actually a park run at Thetford?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
it goes past our house. We see them running past.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll definitely come and do that at some point.
You should do that. In fact, why don't you and Laura come over one weekend? Come to Norfolk. It's beautiful. We're right in the middle of Thetford Forest.
Could we bring Molly Collie?
You could bring Molly Collie. We're dog friendly. Yes.
Molly can meet Teddy.
Yes.
She'll round him up like she rounds everything else up.
We should definitely do that. Welcome. Yes. Yeah.
And obviously I'll be coming to see you and Al because I wanted to see you, Al and Teddy, and not because I wanted to take a park run off my list. Question from Jen. Question for Debbie or Ben. We can both answer this. What food/snack do you want to try the most when you come to Dallas?
Oh, that is a good question. You know what? I don't actually know because I don't know what American. I tell you what sweets I have had, and that's Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, okay.
And they are delicious. And I don't like watermelon, but I love the watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
Okay.
So yeah, some Jolly Ranchers. I mean,
and proper like US candy.
That we can. I mean, I don't really eat sweets. I'm saying that, but the odd one is not going to hurt me. So. Cotton candy, did you say?
No, I'm just saying. So you want to try some proper American candy?
Some proper American candy, yeah.
I like for meals and stuff. If we're talking about that, I want to sample like a proper American burger. I want like, I imagine like Texas and stuff. It's like, is it like tacos and things like that? And I want to like sample all of the stuff that you associate. Like I want to eat like a massive American hot dog.
Oh, I love hot dogs.
I want to do all of
love
that
hot
kind of
dogs.
stuff with the proper like American mustard on and stuff like that.
Not mustard for me, but the hot
No.
dog, yes. And the crispy onions.
Oh yeah, crispy onions. What do we need to try? What do we
try?
English
Yes.
people who know nothing need to try when we come to Dallas, Texas? What are we needing to eat? That's what I need to know. All I can remember when we went to America for our honeymoon was just like the portion sizes were like nothing we get here in the UK. They're just like you ask for a side salad and it's like a full meal. I just remember the portion sizes being amazing. And I can eat, but like when I came to the States, I was like, my goodness, like you guys know how to like serve up a portion of food, which is incredible. I can't wait.
I think you should all bring a little something and then we can try everything there.
Yeah, if you're coming along, bring some food, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we can try it all. Vanessa, so Vanessa's obviously booked, and she's asked this question before she booked. So she says, I know it's in Dallas, but what is the venue it's going to be at? That's at the Sheraton, isn't it?
Yeah, and the best thing about it literally is a 4-minute free shuttle bus ride to the hotel from the airport. So it's right there on our doorstep, which is fabulous for anybody that's travelling and then having to catch their plane back because it's literally on the doorstep, which is amazing. So, but apparently the hotel is beautiful. Have you looked it up? Because I've looked it up.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it does look
Swimming
really.
pool.
Yeah, there is a swimming pool as well. Yes, I know. Nice.
Darlene says Dallas is famous for barbecue, just so you know. I'm up for all the barbecue.
I love barbecue.
I'm up
Anything
for that.
barbecue, anything smothered in barbecue sauce, Texas barbecue, ranch house barbecue. Salivating now.
Tanya says, bring your stretchy pants. Definitely.
yeah.
Texas is known for having the biggest and best steak, so steak and barbecue.
I love steak. Steak is one of my favourite things. I love steak.
More questions. Sandra, what ink can I use for stamping whilst waiting for the alcohol-proof and waterproof ink pads to come back in stock? I'm using watercolours or alcohol markers. Thanks in advance.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise our Vanessa were out
No.
of stock. You can actually, for your alcohol markers, if you're careful, you can get away with our quick drying ink pads. They will work with your alcohol markers. I would also say heat embossing, you can use with both. So if you heat emboss your pigment ink pads, you can then colour with watercolours and your alcohol. So that's probably the best ones to go for.
Pat says as well, we've got to try the tequila.
Oh, tequila.
Sends me loopy, that.
Does it?
Yeah, that and what's the other one that sends me loopy, which I stay away from? What's it called when they light it?
I don't know.
Is it Zambuca?
I don't know. I've never had that.
There's that. It's not Zambuca. It's like a really popular one. They put Red Bull in it as well. Maybe they don't light it. Jaeger bombs.
Oh, a Jaeger bomb.
Jägermeister.
Oh, okay. I like a baby Guinness.
A baby
Have you
Guinness.
ever had a baby
What is that?
Guinness?
Guinness and champagne.
Well, I put it's Bailey's and
Oh,
Tia
Bailey's.
Maria, and you literally put them together and it makes like a little baby Guinness. But some people use something else and not Tia Maria. I think it's Tia Maria. I can't remember now, but they're delicious.
Melanie says Tex-Mex. You've got to try barbecue, burger restaurants, and a huge selection of craft beers. That makes me happy. I think I'm going to enjoy Dallas. Definitely
we will.
Definitely getting the Stetson. Be hungover, but no.
I actually quite suit a hat. I need to get a Stetson.
Yeah?
Yeah, I always suit a hat.
I feel like I want to pick up like a cowboy waistcoat as
me
well whilst I'm out
too.
there.
Me too.
And what are those things that the cowboys wear? Like what do they call those? Like neck.
Yeah,
you know what I
don't
mean?
they?
Don't
I know
you?
exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Like necktie, funny necktie things. I'm going to get it all.
You need a sheriff badge.
Yeah, and I'm going to grow a moustache as well. I feel like if I go to Dallas, I need to have a
curls at the
moustache.
end.
Yeah. I'm going to become the sheriff of Fort Worth.
Oh, I do love that idea. I think for the evening, I might get a little tassel waistcoat and some cowboy boots. Yes.
We've got to do some line dance. I used to teach line dancing back in the day.
Did
at the holiday
you?
park. Yeah.
You never said that. We talked about that yesterday.
No, I've mentioned that before. On an evening at the holiday parks, we used to start off with the bingo, then you'd do the kids club, and then there was like a phase. It was like in the late 90s, early noughties when the Mavericks were around doing Dance the Night Away. We used to do line dancing every night, I mean, I'd have to think about some
Oh,
of them now.
that's
But
good. We definitely need to do a dance. I
Yeah.
think we need to teach it to all of us.
Yeah.
Then we can go out there and teach it to everyone else.
Yes.
Let's do a big line dance, crafterganza. Yes. Let's definitely make that happen.
how many questions I got left? 1, 2. I think there's 3 left. Doreen says, Debbie, I've
Yes,
lost the question
Doreen.
now. She says, how many hours a day do you spend crafting?
Oh,
26.
an awful lot. I am genuinely crafting all the time. Probably more than I should be. That is definitely for sure. It takes us a long time to do a lot of prep stuff, and that's more on me because I like to do a good job. There is times that we don't know what's going to be on the show, and that's why we wing a lot of our shows, because we don't prep it, because we don't know what's going to be on the show, purely because of like stock and getting everything together, and sometimes because we are a trade company, we've got stock everywhere, so it's round the old shops and on Amazon, down at Hobby Maker, and we don't always know what stock we're going to have here for Crafters TV, for HSN, for our American warehouse, our UK warehouse, so we have to try and get ahead of things with lots of prep. So I craft an awful lot. I don't know, I really don't know. I craft more than I do anything else.
Bolo ties, they're called apparently, or bolo ties. Have a Coors beer from the Rocky Mountains, says Carol. We have Coors over here, but I bet it's not as good as the Coors that that's from America. And thank you to Ali, says, does a beer being drunk at Crafterganza automatically become a craft beer? 2 more questions, I think there are. What adhesive is best to use when adhering onto the glitter paper, says Trudy?
Amazing. So our tape pens are really good. The red liner tape is super strong, so that's brilliant. But I would say tacky glue. Tacky glue is really good. You do not want to use your all-purpose glue. It's a solvent-based glue. It will take the shine off it if it comes out the edges. So tacky glue is absolutely brilliant. And what I would also recommend is whatever you're sticking with the tacky glue, let it evaporate 30 seconds to a minute, then stick it on. It's more tacky and it will grip to your glitter cardstock.
Hopefully that helps, Trudy. And one final one, just from Jean Marie, says gilding flakes. Says, I want to use these on die-cut images that are intricate.
Yep.
I also wanted to try gilding the trumpet and the halo for the joyful angel.
Yep.
But for some reason, I just make a mess when gilding these open images. Have you got any tips?
Yeah, so I think you might be putting too much glue on, because if you've got too much glue and not letting it go more tacky, then it's just you're going to have a splodgy mess. The other thing that you could do is to actually put some tape, so double-sided tape, red liner tape, onto a piece of card, then put your gilding flakes onto there and then die cut it out, and then you can lay it over the top of your angel halo. So that's a really good one because it die cuts beautifully.
And that completes Essentials Corner for
Amazing.
this evening. So thank you so much, everybody, for all the questions. We've had a really fun show. And that's you now, isn't it, for a while here?
That is, yes. So I was back next week. I've now switched with Sheila. So she's back up next week. So I've got a week at home working, but I'll be back up on the, I think it's the 29th and 30th, or it could be the 30th and 31st. Whatever the Monday and Tuesday is of the last
29th and 30th.
There you go, 29th and 30th, I'll be back up. So it's just over a week. Well, Monday week.
I am back tomorrow, and I've got 2 guests actually. So we'll be welcoming Sheila back for Wake Up Call, where we will be previewing our masterclass tomorrow. So it's a 1-hour masterclass tomorrow night, 5 till 6 on the template library. So we're looking forward to that. And then the big news tomorrow, if you watched my live earlier on, launch day tomorrow with me and Leanne. The letterpress is back in stock for our US friends. It's on the website now if you want to get a cheeky little purchase in before we bring you that show. But the letterpress is back, so a great opportunity to purchase it, a great opportunity to get in on that show and ask all of those questions as well if you haven't yet taken yours out of the box. So that is all coming up tomorrow. Massive thank you to all the team. Thank you to Jan. Thank you to Rachel. Was Becky on today as well? I lose track.
No,
thank you to all the socials. Thank you to Debbie.
Thank
you to Johnny. Thank you to Jamie. Thank you to George. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to you. We'll see you very soon. And I will see you tomorrow with Sheila and Leanne. Until then, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye for now.